Welcome into another edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm happy to be joined by Alex Fatovic. Is that right, Alex?
That's right. Yeah.
Alex Fatovic, he's the head coach of the NMU men's soccer team. Alex, you have one match left in your regular season. So far, maybe your year not going as well as you would like, but your guys are fighting through some adversity and still playing hard for you. Can you just give us a quick recap of your season so far?
Yeah, I think it can be defined by injuries. You know, we had some guys go down early in the season, and you know, it's tough when your number 10 who scores your goals goes down 3 games in. But these guys have battled all year long, and I got to give them a lot of credit for fighting through a lot of adversity, you know, on and off the field, and being in every single game. We just haven't scored the goals that we needed to, and sort of gave up some untimely goals. But that's football and that's sport in general. And so I think the lessons that we've got out of the season is our guys are willing to fight and battle for each other. The spirit is so strong, so high with this group that you look at a record at 2-9-3, you think, well, they've probably given up, but our guys had them, you know, and yesterday was another testament to that. You know, had a couple guys out for suspension, and some guys that really didn't have a lot of minutes early in the season played significant minutes yesterday, and on the road against a good team on senior day in Davenport got a result. So I'm proud of the way they fought, and that's just a testament to their spirit and their character.
You know, I was going to ask you about Davenport, a 0-0 draw for you guys. Again, you mentioned the guys kept fighting in that, but just your overall thoughts on that match.
So we had to make some adjustments. We had some guys that were suspended from Friday's match. We had a red card and a yellow card accumulation. So we had to adjust the back line, some guys in central midfield, and they battled and they fought all the game long. It was not until the end when some guys got really tired that had played significant minutes. You know, playing 2 90-minute games in 48 hours is really tough. So when some of the guys that had played significant minutes kind of started going down with cramps and really couldn't cover the ground, we had to shuffle and play guys out of position and sort of hung on there at the end. But we were able to create a lot of chances, especially off corner kicks. And Davenport's a good team. They were in the conference championship last year. And it was their senior day. They were motivated, and they sort of had a similar season to us in terms of some injuries and struggles. So for us to get out of there with a result after Friday's disappointment at Saginaw was just, again, another testament to our team culture and how well these guys fight for each other.
I did want to talk about senior Keegan Schmidt. He placed his name in the record books against Davenport. 69 matches for you guys. It's a record for most matches played in program history. Can you just talk about him as a player?
Sure.
What does he bring for your team?
Yeah, I mean, there's nobody I'd like to talk about more than Keegan Schmidt. Schmitty is what we call him. He's just an absolute warrior. He lightens the room with his smile every single day. But he just is such a tough guy. I mean, yesterday he got knocked out of the game twice. I think he got hit in the jaw. At one point had a calf cramp, and does not want to be taken out of the game, even though maybe he needs a breather every now and then. But he's the heart of our team. He's a true captain, and for me, I've seen a massive progression in just his ability to take on information and be coachable. He's gotten so much better in the 2 years that I've been here. But his personality is what sets him apart from everybody else. He's always smiling. He's always in a good mood, no matter what. And he's been the heart of the team all year long. And yesterday was another example of that.
So this week you're going to be prepping for St. Cloud State, a match that's going to be played this Sunday. What are you expecting out of that as you look forward to postseason?
Well, it's our senior day, so we definitely want to recognize the seniors that have been here, and like Schmitty and some of the other guys that have been here a long time, as well as some grad students that maybe had shorter tenures here at NMU, but have obviously put in a lot of work to be here and are good student athletes. So we want to honor the seniors with a good last game to get out there, but at the same time we're prepping for a playoff game 2 weeks from now. So for us, it's an opportunity to win a game against a team that we may face in the playoffs, and so it'll get another good look at them. But for us, it's just another opportunity to play and to try to define this season in a little bit better terms than the record itself. But we're at home. It's senior day. It's our last chance to play on our home field for a year. So I expect our guys to be all out and ready to go on Sunday.
So I'm sure you're asking for a lot of Wildcat faithful to show up on Sunday and cheer your guys on.
Yeah, it would be great to get the community out for that. Obviously the girls are fantastic and have a good season. They've got some home games left, but this is our last one. So if we get the community out to support these seniors in our last home game, that would be fantastic. So.
Awesome. Well, good luck on Sunday, and obviously good luck in the postseason as well. Looking forward to seeing what you guys can do.
Appreciate it.
Awesome. We'll be right back with more Local 3 news in just a few minutes.